This is Notaspringchick coming to you on Earth Day, and there is absolutely nothing green behind me, well, except for those trees. In celebration of Earth Day, we have a special episode on being green, but you know, being green is not always what it seems, is it? Because you look like you're awfully green, don't you, old Cam? You look like you're wearing cotton.
No, this is a cotton polyester mix. The pants I'm wearing, which you actually can't see at the moment, are made of polyester, which is oil. My shoes are made of polyester, which is oil. My socks are a cross between cotton and polyester, and the knee brace that I have on because of a torn up cartilage is made of polyester and cotton. The stuff that I use to hold my hair in place is made from oil. The toothpaste that I use made from green material. The toothbrush I use made from non-green material. You know, like it's easier to say you want to be green than actually be green. In fact, being green is like trying to go to Never Never Land. It's a place you want to visit, but it's a place you almost could never get to.
But I might be more green than you. Okay, just because I'm wearing the green color, I'm sure this is not 100% cotton natural fibers, but okay, obvious clothing t-shirt, 100% cotton. This is green too. Okay, so anyway, you're not always green when you think you're being green. But we've got a few things to help you. Celebration of Earth Day. Whole Foods is one of the big organic places around here. And when they say they mean green, you can too. See that? One of the things that they're doing differently is from today on, it says in here that there's no more plastic bags. I know, can you believe that? No more plastic bags at the supermarket. I don't know if they're still going to have those paper brown bags, probably, because everyone does not bring their recyclable shopping bag, which they say is the best thing to do. In fact, they give you some different options so you can be fashionable while you're wearing a green bag that's recyclable. But there's a list of all these different things that you can do to be more green. Some of the things they have is support organics, things that have a respect for the earth. Now, here's the tricky part, because just because it says it's organic does not really mean it's organic, because there's a governing body for organic foods and things like that, but at least you're closer towards that arena. Natural foods work well too. Support local. One of the ideas about sorting local is, well, it's always nice to support the local people anyway to grow your own economy, but it also requires less transportation for the food products. You know, your local farmers markets and things like that. That's always nice. We didn't say it was always in the budget though, but it's always nice to buy local. Let's see how we can all benefit. Local means green, crop diversity and quality. Here's another side tip is, I know some of the actresses, when they go traveling, what they do is they eat foods from their own area because it has some natural immunities in it from the bees and the pollination and all of that stuff. So it keeps up their natural immune system where they're from by eating local. Did you know that? What else they're doing? This is for Whole Foods, wind power, green building. I mean, the idea of being green is to do what you can for the environment, for the earth. I know, as you can see, it's a little bit windy. Let me pass this on. 10 ways you can improve the health earth. Okay, remember you always hear about changing the light bulbs. Yes, they last longer. Yes, it's better. That's a real easy one to do. It's probably one of the easiest ways to be green. Also, you know, when you buy appliances, they have the little Energy Star. They actually do require less energy because you're still going to use your refrigerator, which is one of those big things that always use lots of energy. Also, some of the surge protectors that you can now buy, when the equipment's not being used, it goes into idle. So that helps being green. Also, they talk about drive differently if you're getting to places like maybe don't drive quite as often. Let's see, ride a bicycle, walk more often, cluster the different things. And actually, a lot of you are probably doing that anyway, because with the gas being so high, I think for most of the parts of the country, they're saying $3.50. I would love to get gas at $3.50. Most of it's around $4. What else? Control your temperature in your house. And you can do that in a variety of ways by planting trees for shade, which always helps a little bit. Also, if you keep your temperature at a constant temperature, the house helps maintain it. It's a whole lot easier. But keep your standard temperature a couple degrees cooler in the summer, a couple degrees hotter in the summer and cooler in the winter. Yes. You know how that goes. Let's see. Oh, you know, like easy on your refrigerator. Make sure that, you know, like when you close the doors, it's closed. If there's parts of the house that you don't use, you might want to just, you know, close them off.
And don't fan the refrigerator door, which your mother has told you all your life. Don't keep opening and closing it. Because children will go open the door continually to get things in and out. You can get refrigerators today that have openings so you can get the milk out without opening a refrigerator door.
Really?
That's right. Some of the modern ones have an extra door in the side which allows you to reach into the refrigerator and get things out without having to open the whole door.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
And you know, a lot of communities, they're starting to have more guidelines on those plastic bottles for water that we all love to drink. It's really easy. I know we all love to have water with us. To get a container that you can take with you all the time. Still, you're going to use some of those plastic water bottles, but
because cities are banning them all over the United States because they're being it takes so much energy to take the bottles that they're getting that it's not worth the effort of having the bottles. So they're selling. Actually, some cities are giving away city bottles that you can put tap water in.
Ah, see, you know, you can be fashionable and environmental too at the same time. Let's see, they say buy recycled products. When you go to buy things, a lot of them have this little symbol that says this product is made of recycled products. That's always nice to do. I know sometimes if the gas being so high that if the price is that dramatically different, you probably won't do it. But you know, when you can, or the price is close, go ahead. That helps. Also, be a minimalist. So I know it sounds really easy to do.
It is. It's better for you to do things in smaller portions than it is in large.
Are you talking about eating?
I'm talking about everything. If everything you do in life you do in smaller pieces, everything is that much better.
Ah, but on that being a minimalist part, it also is, for example, if you don't need to print it, save the paper, save it on the hard drive, back it up.
You know, and if you've got a copy, if you're making copies, use the back side of the paper that's not printed on to print the next time.
I don't know if they heard that because we are live and the boats are going by.
Yeah, well, I'm behind, so they...
Okay, you probably heard that. Let's see what else. If you have something, make sure that you recycle it in the proper, you know, like the paper goes in the recycle bin or the plastic bottles or where else. If you don't have those type of trash containers or your city doesn't do it, even if you bunch it up together, it does help with the landfills a little bit. Or if you're in an area, condos or apartments that don't recycle, maybe you can encourage them to do that. Or if you're in an office, you can also encourage them to do that. Just have separate, you know, a few separate recycle bins.
And also, if you have paint, you have oil, don't dump them down the drains, take them to a recycling place.
Oh yes, that hazardous waste stuff. Paint, spray cans, batteries. Batteries are a really big deal. Instead of using all the disposable ones, use the rechargeable. They don't last forever, but they do last a lot longer, and you don't do quite as many landfills. Also, if you have electronics, because you're getting ready for the digital TV transition for next year, those also go to special recycle centers too. So it's not easy being green, but it can be a lot more simple. Oh yes, hold on a minute, we have something else. It's not always simple being green, but then to be green doesn't mean you're a flower child either.